The robots running under the U.S.-Mexico border in southern Arizona, each costing up to $40,000. Tonight's big message for teens, simply, the cell phone can wait. According to the latest report, about 370,000 people were deported in fiscal year 2013. They're just yards away from many of the shows downtown. They've got a Tucson Police mobile command post ready to go in case there's any trouble. This is one of the major hiking trails here at the state park, and although it's a state park, many of the trails wind through national forest land, so that's why there's signs like these letting people know about some of the restrictions. Joseph Wood shot and killed his girlfriend and her dad 25 years ago here in this area that used to be a mechanic shop. Well, time has certainly changed the area. There's now a bank here, and time has also led to Wood's punishment, execution for his crime. But right now, a whole lot of controversy because of the drugs the state of Arizona plans to use to kill him. Convicted killer Joseph Wood waits in his prison cell tonight, waiting to see if he'll die by lethal injection Wednesday. His attorney is fighting to know more about the drugs that will kill Wood.
This combination of drugs has only been used once before, and our concern is that the state of Arizona is experimenting during the execution process.
The state of Arizona says they've told Wood everything he needs to know. They will use a sedative and painkiller combination of drugs to execute him for killing 2 people in 1989.
We've provided the information as to what the chemicals are, but once we provide the information as to the source of the chemicals, then they try to pressure the company not to supply them.
Wood's attorney, Del Bates, says it's his client's First Amendment right to know.
When gas was the method of execution, the company that supplied the cyanide and the designer of the gas chamber were known to the public.
Deitch says the first execution in the country to use this combination of drugs earlier this year in Ohio went horribly wrong.
After he appeared to go to sleep, started to snort and convulse.
However, Arizona Attorney General Tom Horne says there were other factors in that case.
In Ohio, the guy had some serious health problems that interfered. And in the Oklahoma case, they missed a vein. If we had to go back to the gas chamber or the electric chair or something, it would be a horrible thing to have to do.
Now back live out here, Wood could still be executed Wednesday if the U.S. Supreme Court sides with the state of Arizona. We'll, of course, keep you updated with the very latest. Reporting live from Midtown, Mauricio Marin, KWOLD News 13, live, local, late breaking.
These tubes go right into Mexico, so you don't know what you're dealing with on that side. Every time you go into one of these, you don't know what's in there. So rather than put your agents in danger, I've got a robot to do it.
U.S. Border Patrol has 3 new wireless robots driven to help agents put a stop to smuggling along the border in southern Arizona.
More where the threat is.
Agents have discovered 99 drug tunnels along the border in Nogales within the last 20 years. That's more than any other place along the U.S.-Mexico border. Agent Ryan Grimm says the robots could help agents get to a security breach in a quarter of the time it takes now.
Day to day, they'll be using a proactive approach.
The robots help agents see in the dark.
You've got infrared.
Drive through rough terrain and help look out for possible trouble hundreds of yards ahead of agents. Border Patrol says it's crucial to keep an eye underground as Mexican drug cartels keep trying to smuggle drugs, weapons, and people across the border. The robots running under the U.S.-Mexico border in southern Arizona, each costing up to $40,000. They'll be used from Arizona all the way to California. Reporting from Nogales, Mauricio Marin, KWOLD News 13, live, local, late breaking.
We're getting going today. It's fun to see.
For more than 40 years, the McKell Center has been the place packed with Wildcats cheering on their team. Today, McKell Center is filled with sounds of renovation.
The inner bowl here will look completely different. All new seats. We'll have a new floor. The floor here is about 16, 17 years old, and it should be replaced about every dozen years.
New concession stands and bigger restrooms are also part of the $30 million project, funded in part by private donations.
Those corners will still stay open.
University of Arizona's athletic director Greg Burns says it's going to also help attract the best talent.
And so they're going to get to come in and see a sparkling new interior to McKell. And that's going to send a great message about how we want to compete in all the sports that we have.
Now, some Wildcats already looking forward to the makeover.
Improvements are always welcome, you know. I mean, let's go big or go home.
Well, we saw what the football stadium looked like after it was done, and yeah, I don't know. Words can't really describe how cool it'll be after this is done.
So come next season, McHale will once again be filled with cheering fans with an upgraded look.
It will look much different than what you see here today. It'll look like a new facility.